Come on, Stu, stop being sticky. Finally. Right. I'm going to dump this here for a second. Right. Yes. So that's clear. I mean, just these pods. I mean, anything at least, even... Oh, slightly this size is just too big. I just have to carry it back. So maybe I'll... I don't know. I'll have to see what I do with the editing on this. I'll see how much I cut out. If it just seems to be me wandering backwards and forwards constantly, dumping huge pods. I don't think you're going to enjoy that very much, are you? So I'll do some editing where I can to reduce that a bit. What do we got here? Oh, not too much rubbish. A can and a... Where have I been? A can and a crisp packet. And we'll have a look at this third stage alien chappy over here. Decide what to do. Where's that crisp packet? There it is. What to do about his body bits. Now this is, what I can tell, mostly a reskinned alien of the sort from we first saw in Evil Science. When they first introduced that as the alien. Is that in? It is. Okay. You can see here. Oh, it's all falling apart. They're pretty big. It's good though, isn't it? I mean, it's all sort of plant-like and rooty on there. It's a nice big thorn on the thing. I don't think that the actual model has changed particularly. Just the skin. Yeah, that's going to fill the bin up really quickly, isn't it? I think we're going to have to laser these. Laser it into smaller parts. Oh my god. Oh god, that's all the stuff in the bin. We're going to have to laser it. And then it'll make a lot of soot, I'm sure. Maybe a few bullet holes. But that's fine. Because they're all in the corner, so we can mop it all up afterwards fairly quickly. There's a mess over here. I don't think that'll be a problem. I think that's probably the best way to go with this. Because, are there any small bits here? That's okay, that's not too big. He's just trying to get them in the bin because you have a trouble. They sort of... They're blocking your view. You can't even see what's going on. That fits in quite neatly. What's that? That's an arm. That might go in. God. Ah, no. Right, where's the laser? Stuff it. That's the lifter arm. Ah! Come on, get lost. Yeah, for example, if I pick up this torso here, if you can see, but it's got that floppy bit behind it. Can you see that sort of extra limb? Yeah, that's like the scorpion tail bit of the other aliens. It's a good way to use the model. The only thing I don't like about this model probably is the look of the skin and everything else is really good, but I don't like the head. I don't think there's a head over here to show you, but there is one certainly on the other side I can show you. Done that little dead end corridor near where we found the laser, and I just don't like the head. He looks a bit it's a bit cartoony. What else describe it as? I don't know. It's a bit boss-eyed. I'm not particularly fond of it as a as a model. Anyway, my shoes will be covered in muck, but there's not too many of these big alien bodies, so I think it's probably the best way to deal with them. Ugh. You're not any less disgusting now you're burnt, are you, really? Oh, lag. I hope you're not getting any motion sickness from watching this. I really don't. There you Gonna check some things. I'm back in 1 minute. Okay. I was checking the audio levels and things are all about right. Got myself a drink. I'm back. Yes, definitely the colour in here is going to be a bit of a problem with working out whether the mop's dirty or not. It's a bit like the yellowish stains from Evil Science again. A bit hard to see them. But the colours are very good. I like the green moodiness of this level. How shady it is. Really fits with the theme they were trying to achieve here, I think. Let's hope none of these stains have escaped outside the... Oh, I'm making it worse, aren't I? The stains aren't escaping outside the arena, which is possible. Water's looking a bit grubby. Hard to tell. I'm missing a body part over here. It's just so dirty. It is just so dirty, isn't it? I can't even tell. Am I actually making a difference here or not? I think I am, slowly, aren't I? It's just so grubby. Is that a clean mop? I think it is. I don't know. Let's get the lamp over here. That looks pretty dirty now. Let's get the lamp over and we'll have a see. Why is he leaving dirty footprints? That's a bit better. Well, that helps a bit. Oh dear. Is that a dirty mop? Clearly, but I don't... whatever. It clearly is. I'm going to have to keep some sort of mental track of how grubby these things are. It's okay though. I mean, every level has these little vagaries and features. It's a bit like is it Rust Station, which is really dark and dingy and you can't really see what's going on most of the time. It's a bit like that. You can have a hard old time spotting everything in the dark. At least I don't think there's much climbing in this level. That's a positive. There we go. That's definitely a take-home positive there. Not too much climbing. Always a good thing. It's been taking longer than I planned to do this. More disgusting pods over here. What an empty booth. What is that? Oh, it's a body part. Well, that isn't helping. Is that his head? That is, isn't it? There you go. Okay, let's show you a head. See, I don't know what it is about the head. It's quite predator-like. It's like, as I say, it's the same heads as in Evil Science. I think it's the eyes. The eyes look slightly cross-eyed. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like the eyes. Oh, I better put it on. I don't think they look right. It does not impress me as a scary monster face. I'm not going to hit a pod or something around here. That's very clear. Is that dirt? There's a bit of dirt up there, look. Okay. A hidden smear. Yeah, I think at some point I'm going to have to go mop mad, aren't I? And douse every surface with water. Because I'm never going to be able to spot half of these stains. Mopping and scanning. How about you? How big are you? Are you small enough to fit in the bin? Yeah, personally escorted. Oh god, you just filled the bin. Good job. You're a jerk. Good job. Oh. Okay, I was about to say, well, let's have a look over there while we're here, but it's not a good idea. Not while this thing's slopping around inside the bin. Look at that far corner. And then we'll go up in the lift. Something else I wanted to tell you. So, the speed runs. I actually didn't particularly want to do speed runs. The other day, after I'd done Athena, I did look at speed runs. So it's pretty much as you'd expect. You enter the level as per normal, and then you clean it as quickly as you possibly can. You know, nothing too surprising about that. And because you can see at the top as well, you can see someone else's par time or fastest time, which I presume is the current person with the recorded record. Presumably someone who's playing it on Steam, through Steam. The fastest record achieved so far in cleaning. What's over here? Anything? No, it doesn't appear to be. It's fairly clean apart from that pod over there. Yeah, so you can see that, and you say to compete against. And I was doing pretty well because, of course, I'd only just finished playing the level, so I knew where a lot of the stuff was. And the only problem was towards the end. I think to get a really good score on that level, you'd have to have. Oh, stop wriggling! You're revolting. You'd have to have very good climbing skills, I think, because that's what started to let me down. I was. Yeah, I think from what I'd done, how much I'd achieved, I got a very good time, but then the. Trying to climb up to those very high levels, it was just too frustrating. And I thought, no, I'm not going to struggle for 10 minutes. Just try to learn how to climb really quickly and efficiently, just so I can get a really good time on this level. I sort of gave up at that point there. I think I thought, no, it's too late at night. I've had enough. It was fun for a while, but I've experienced a speed run. That's it. That's me done. You know, that's so I gave up, in other words. So there we go. That was my experience of speedruns. I think you could do some very good times on that if you're willing to put the effort in. It wasn't as much effort as I thought it might be, and I think there are certainly some levels where I know I could get some very good times. It's just not my kind of thing. And the other thing was, I think you could also waste a lot of time on certain levels. For example. The ones with the bullet holes. There's a bit of blood up there. Look, that must be from my body up there, I think. On some of the levels with bullet holes, it's so easy to have an overburn with the laser, and sometimes these things can go outside the arena. The burns you get, which is, you know, basically you've spent, I don't know, 40 minutes to an hour rushing around trying to get a really good time on a level, and it's all wasted because you can't actually finish, because you can't use the cheat commands to complete something and clean up the last little bit of this. Who's eating Chinese food down here? How would you be hungry in a place like this? It's disgusting. There's a little tiny pod there. Come here, you. Oh, no, I didn't actually. Ah, I wanted to pick you up. Never mind, you can go in the bin. Small enough. You squelched on the floor? No, you didn't. I had a similar problem once with the sewer level. I can't think what the sewer level is called. I'm gonna play it for you at some point. I know I'm gonna do that. I did start to record it before, as part of my last series of plays of the game, and I was recording it, and then I suddenly realised right towards the end that I couldn't actually complete the level without putting a cheat code in. And the reason is, in the sewer level, there is, strangely enough, a lot of dirty water in the sewer going through the middle, which is fine. You've got to be careful of it. I mean, it's obviously putting your mop in the dirty water will instantly make it filthy, and that's not a good thing. But the other thing is you've got to be careful with lamps, because lamps can blow in the water, and they will they will make the usual stain. But the trouble is, the water doesn't operate like water in terms of washing things away. So although the stain is underwater, you can't mop it away. It isn't washed away by being in the sewer water, and you can't mop it away because the water acts as a barrier blocking the action of the mop. So, I don't know if they fixed this or not, but yeah, if you get a stain that, if it isn't in the water, but as, you know, they had a stain spread out from an explosive lamp or something, if it travels under the water, that's it, you cannot clean it up. You failed. That's the end of the level. The only way to do it is with the cheat codes. And I'd gotten through most of this playthrough. That's quite nice. Very floral. Not sure what most of these are supposed to be. I mean, not very good with plants. Looks like a bay leaf to me, that one. Don't know. Not sure. Anyway, so I got most of the way through the playthrough, and I suddenly thought, I can't actually finish this. And I got so disheartened. I'd sort of got to the point where I'd had enough of the game for a while anyway. I go into that sessions of wanting to play this. I thought, stuff it. So I never actually uploaded that one in the end. But I will go back there again. I'll do it again, and I will finish that level. I'll be extra careful with the lamps, I think. That may be why they brought. Oh, you're not even going to fit in there, are you? That may be even why they brought in the idea of flares. I first saw the flares in the excavation level, but maybe that's why they brought them in, so you can use them without. I don't know. It was quite a nice little level. It's a bit tricky in places. It's a bit hard to spot sometimes the messes around the walls of the sewers, but it's not a bad level. Am I actually making an impression of it? How am I doing over here now? Little sprinkler things. Must have been in Kew Gardens. Botanical Gardens. Quiet, you lot. Yeah, I've sort of cut across here, and I've cleaned. I think this area is pretty much clean now, I think. Let's have a little look upstairs. I'm a bit cautious about the lift, though. I remember, there haven't been many lifts in this game, but there was one in Evil Sight. I remember how glitchy that was, especially with barrels. So I'm a bit cautious about this. Let's carry the barrel and the... You can't carry it if you're walking on it. Right. Let's try and carry the bucket and the barrel, the bin, upstairs. And see if it decides to be funny. Well, there's nothing I can do about it if it does decide to be funny, because I can't do anything about it. Oh, there's a sign. What does this sign say? Warning. Project Rufus has escaped containment. All personnel are advised to exercise extreme caution. Rufus is currently in heat. Pit alert. Oh God. Okay, there's not a live one around. Have you lot been mated to death? Is that what happens? I don't know. Well, okay. So we have some big body parts up here. Oh God, see, carrying you downstairs is going to be a real pain, isn't it? Do I have to laser everything? Is that the answer? Oh my God. Is that... Stop it. Is that going to be the answer? Should I really laser everything into a chunk? What happens if I laser one of these disgusting pods? Will it burn to a manageable size? What do you reckon? Get in there. Oh, come on. In. Horrible creature. Okay. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there, eh? Bring on the laser. Laser, you are required.